there, I'm Lauren. Welcome to my kitchen. Thanks for joining me. Tonight I am making some chicken. This is just kind of an easy, basic recipe that I often make for myself and for Scott, and I'll kind of do it in just a larger quantity so we have some on hand. I am certified as a nutrition coach, but a lot of what I've learned about nutrition and from making healthy food is really just what I've learned firsthand. I know from working a lot of hours in my job, it can be very tough because you come home at night and you're so tired, and the last thing you want to do is start making all of these complicated recipes, and a lot of times we'll just settle for whatever is really simple, and why wouldn't we? Exactly, I mean, it's just kind of, it gets to be hard to put together something really healthy when it's late and we're tired. So tonight I'm making chicken. And this is a recipe I've included on the blog before. I make it all the time. I'm just going to tilt this camera a little bit so you can see the kitchen a little better. That's good. It's just an easy seasoned chicken, and all I have here is some chicken breasts, some skinless chicken breasts, some coconut oil spray. If you saw my video the other day, this is one that I buy from Trader Joe's. I'll just be using that to coat my pan. I have mustard, salt and pepper, and dried cilantro. You could probably use another spice. Basil would be good. Just something like simple that'll add a little bit of flavor, whatever you have on hand. And what I'm going to do is heat up this pan. I have this large cast iron pan that Scott's mom gave us for Christmas, I think last year. And we use it a lot, and it's actually perfect for making chicken. And what I will do is just heat the burner, and I will coat the pan with the coconut oil spray, and we will just let that heat up. Now when it comes to chicken, I've heard a lot of different things and read some different articles, and it does make it hard to know what the right thing to do is. I've heard some articles say that you should wash your chicken. I've heard some say that you shouldn't. So as of right now, I don't. I simply take it from the packaging, and I will just cook it right away. And one other thing too is you don't want to let it sit in the refrigerator too long. I mean, we all kind of make that mistake. It's like, oh, I'm going to make it tomorrow night, right? Or I'll say that to Scott like all the time, like, oh, I'm going to make it tomorrow night. And yeah, you really need to be making it that day or tomorrow night, because it really shouldn't sit. If something's going to sit too long, just wrap it up and put it in the freezer. It's just a lot safer that way. So that's my safety. That's my safety speech. Very knowledgeable, I know. But I'm all about keeping it simple. So that's just kind of a good rule of thumb to follow. So I just kind of take the chicken, and there's probably a more glamorous way. You could get a bowl, but that's dirtying another dish. We don't want to do that. So I'll just take the mustard, and I honestly just kind of put enough to cover each piece of chicken. And the mustard's kind of like one of those great foods. There's absolutely nothing bad for you in it. It adds a lot of flavor, and it's just a really easy thing to have on hand. I love it on like a sandwich or really kind of any food, basically. So I'll just make sure each piece is covered, and just kind of like take a knife and spread it all around. And like I said, with Scott and I make this like all the time. Usually it's kind of like our go-to chicken recipe when we don't feel like doing anything fancy, and we'll just kind of cook a large package so we have it on hand, and we'll throw it on salads, we'll eat it with rice, just anything really. And then I'm going to take the cilantro and just kind of lightly coat the chicken, like just enough. And when I did do the recipe on the blog, I did measure, so I'll put that link in the post just so you can refer to that, because a lot of times I just eyeball. I'm going to coat salt, and I've shared before, these are like I call them like our infomercial salt and pepper shakers, but Scott's had them like forever. He absolutely loves them, and they actually throw salt, like there's always salt all over our counters. It makes me like crazy, but and then my pan is heated, and I'm going to lie these with all the seasonings face down. And once those are on, I actually will add a little extra seasoning on top just because I feel like plain chicken can be kind of boring. I think we all feel that way. I was like, chicken again, yay! But chicken's really nice because it is so, it's such a healthy food and it's just so neutral. It goes with so many different types of things. So I'll really just kind of do the same process and just add a little more seasoning on top just so that there'll be a lot of flavor when I flip the chicken over. This is really good just with any, I'll usually have like a vegetable on the side or a vegetable, not typically a salad at night. I do more like a cooked vegetable. And then I will do some type of carb, usually like sweet potatoes, rice, quinoa sometimes. We usually have quinoa rice on hand. And then I'll just kind of add a little more salt and pepper. It takes a while, these like big chunks like fly out, I swear. And a little more cilantro. And there we have it. And then I'm going to leave this covered and let it cook on like a medium heat. And I was shared before, my philosophy when it comes to eating is you really have to keep things simple. You want them to taste good and have flavor, but you also want it to be realistic and things that you'll actually cook that you want to look forward to it at the same time. I think those are the two pieces that are really key. So I'm going to let my chicken simmer and I'm going to kind of just finish up a few more things in the kitchen and call it a night. So I hope you are having a great evening and thanks so much for joining me. I'll throw that link for the chicken recipe in the post and I'll see you again soon. Have a great night.